Okay, I was having a little trouble. Hang on. Hello, guys. Oh man, I don't know whose glasses these are. I think they're Tori's old ones, but I can't see squat. But if I get closer to something like this camera, I can see pretty good. So if I use this as a really good, hope this video is working, as a good, I got a weird display on this thing, and it doesn't look real clear, but I'm going to try it. So yeah, I'll use it as a good, powerful magnifier. Anyway, it is Wednesday, the 2nd of September already. Wow. So it's September 2. And let's check out the weather. So this morning I got up and it was raining pretty hard. It was raining pretty hard. I mean, coming down pretty strong. So yes, I got my hair wet and I had to really work on it to get it where it had to be, you know what I mean? So it is Wednesday. It's garbage day today. That means I want to empty as much as the fill as much as I can in the dumpster with frozen stuff, old bad food. You know, I mean, been through thaw and freeze. Thaw. I'm pretty sure there's so much junk in there. It's a chest freezer. I'm getting that out of there, and this little bugger is going to go into replace it in the garage. Let's check the weather, guys. That's always important, right? It's 79 degrees. It was 72 around 8, 9. It's 79 degrees right now at 1:49, so almost 2 o'clock. So 79. We're supposed to have a high of, it says a high of 78, but it's 79. So I'm wondering if it's going to be 79, 80, 81 maybe. All right. So I did work the horses, got them outside. Like I said, it was raining pretty hard, so I left them inside for a while until the rain stopped. And the rain stopped, and I just let them out after it dried up a little bit. So cleaned the stalls. So they've been out since about 10 o'clock. All right, so what did I do with a Corvette? I know I'm trying to get this dump thing going. So let me show you what I did do. Let me get I know what it is. The stand, the camera stand, right over here. So I need a place for the computer and the access cables. Well, I think I got it kind of figured out. I'll set you right here. I think it's probably the best way to see it. There we go. So we're looking down into the engine bay. Oh, first of all, bounce you over this way a little bit. So what I did do is I made a prototype box out of cardboard, obviously. Got this little cutout here and a little cutout here, and you'll see why this cutout. Well, you'll see why both cutouts had to happen. And then the profile to the top is pretty close. And this, of course, after I prove it out, I'm going to take it apart. I'm thinking this part right here, lengthwise, lay it out flat, get me a piece of sheet metal, lay this on there, cut it. How am I going to cut it? I'm just going to use a grinder and cut it, and then use my brake. I got a brake over there. Right there, to bend this, and this, okay? And then these two will be separate pieces. I'll cut that to this shape, 2 of them. Tack weld that on. And then I also need to put a hole right here for the wires to go into. The wires are going in there. Actually, it's going to be kind of a big hole because the computer connector's got to go through it too. So the hole's going to probably be about that big around. Stick one connector in there, follow with the other one, and then pull the rest of the wires in, harness, and then pop the rubber grommet into the hole to seal it. So let's see what it's going to look like in the engine cavity. There you are, right here. I want to bring you down a little bit. Well, about right there is probably good. So, try not to bump the camera. So this thing is going to go into here. And I got to find out a way to bracket it. But I'm probably, see, it sits so nicely in there. Look at it. Ain't that nice? Ain't that pretty? And probably line it with, in certain areas with padding, so it fits nice and firmly. It sits in there so squarely nicely. I can't see having to make brackets. If I got to make brackets, I'll make it. But again, with some cushioning effect, nesting against all the hard parts, it's going to sit nice and firm. This thing fits in here decently, probably toward the back here. And the purpose for that is because I was concerned about these connectors here snapping onto it, this one and this one. And so that'll be all figured out. It can sit here, 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 wherever. And then I have this cutout underneath here where all this wire will snug in. And here's a nice thing. I can remove this at any time. Pull all the stuff out, unplug it. There's really going to be a slot here for the wire to drop down. And you just pull the whole wire harness out, get this out of the way, and you have full access to the steering gearbox, the power steering fluid. Yeah, and why did you ask? Why do you ask? I have this cutout here. Well, let me show you. I wanted to keep as much space in this box as possible. So it's this hinge right here for the hood. It's got to come down. It sits like this. You snap it down. It goes in like that. Recessed enough over here. And then I can always still trim this down if I have to. I don't think I have to. If I do it, it'll be so minimal. It'll just be a grinding effect. So I think that's going to do it, guys. Let me get the camera down closer to it. So it's going to sit nicely in there. It's going to have a nice cover. Fancy schmancy cover. So it clears everything pretty good. And you can see the power steering fluid right here. Again, that's only for clearance. You're not going to access that thing with this box in here. This box pulls right out. So that's where I'm at, guys. Now I just have to buy the sheet metal, right? So I'll cut this thing apart here. You know what? Why don't you watch me cut it apart and show you exactly how I'm going to lay out that sheet metal. Man, it's such a gorgeous day today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's a really nice day. So let me put you right here. You guys gonna be okay up there, huh? Huh? You guys gonna be okay? Huh? What do you think? Let me look. Oh yeah. So I take the box and I put the razor blade away. So this is a non-Mike Holmes approved process, okay? If Mike saw me do this, he'd write me up, right, Mike? Mike Holmes. So, what else is going on? Let's do some name dropping. Donna Toppin. Donna, how you doing, girl? Miss working with you. So, I think it was your birthday recently, right? Or not? I don't know. I don't know. So, Donna Toppin, she was the crib attendee, or is a crib attendee extraordinaire at Johnson Controls. What other names do I have? Thomas Shreve. Anybody remember Tom Shreve? Hello? Anybody? 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 Tom Shreve? Tom, you out there? So he was my boss on several plants. Their first one being FKI, Fuller Car Park Incorporation. So he was my first, he was my boss there. That was the first time I met him. And then he pulled a bunch of the engineers out of FKI, which turned into Trident after a while. And pulled a bunch of us guys to Lear Corporation in Grand Rapids. And then he worked there for a while. And then he went to Key Plastics, maybe? I don't know. But then from Key, he went to Johnson Controls as an engineering manager. And we kicked butt out there. Man, we did well. So we left there and went to... Well, anyway, he's at Challenge now. I believe it's Challenge in Walker, right, Tom? Challenge at Walker, Michigan. So, good luck with that. I heard a lot of good stories there. That's any automotive field. It can be a real challenge. Challenge. So this is it, guys. So I just laid this out on a piece of sheet metal and then cut it and then bend it at these particular spots. No big deal. What else is going on? What else is going on? Oh, the girls swam, and it was the temperature of the pool was like 72, which is really, really cold for water. And I'll tell you what, I swam a ton in Florida, Treasure Island, at the sands in Treasure Island, courtesy of Christy Cooper. She was an excellent host. Stayed there last week, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and headed back home Saturday evening. What's going on over there? What is that? Where's he going? He's got a box. It must be a shipper or something. So anyway, I'll get out of here so he doesn't have to say hi to me. So that's about it, guys. And this was an early thing. Now I got to find out what thickness I need that steel. I'm thinking, obviously not 1/4 inch, obviously not 1/8 inch, 3/16 maybe. 3/16. What is 3/16, guys? 3/16. I don't want it too thick, and I don't want it too thin, obviously. So what's 3 divided by 16? Anybody? Anybody? I should know this stuff, but I don't. 3 divided by 16. So 3/16 is 0.187. 1/8 of an inch is 0.125. So 187. That's, oh man. Are you kidding me? That's way too thick. So 1/8 inch is 125. That's even too thick. So I'm thinking, what, 60,000? Let's see what the 60 thousandths is, which I think is like a 1/16. 60 thousandths is about right. See that? 59 thousandths, but who cares, right? There, now you can see it pretty good-ish. So that's 60 thou. I'm thinking 60 thou. That should do it. Is it going to be heavy? Well, kind of heavy. If I'm not mistaken, aren't car bodies about 60 thou? Anybody? So, okay, I'm going to ask for a piece 60 thou, this overall size, so I can mark it up. I might cut these separately, take this right off. So let's see what size I need. So who I'll call is, let's see. So 30 inches by 30 by 31. I'll say a square piece 30 by 30. I can always use the spare pieces of sheet metal. So piece 30 by 30, 60 thou. I'll call Central Iron and Steel, see if they can cut something up there for me, and then I can head over there. I just pick it up and go back home. Take the truck so I don't have to cut up into the vehicles. Although I can use my car. Let's see, 31 inches. Is the trunk big enough to handle a 31 inch wide piece of steel? I don't know. I'd rather take the car because I'm sure it's less gas. Easy peasy. So I can take the car, the old rust bucket. And maybe if they see that car all rusty, they might feel sorry for me, right? Likely story. So why don't I do that? I have time. Kathy's got to go someplace. I forgot where she said she had to go. I haven't been doing anything with the drum set yet. At least it's here. We got it. I don't have to deal with worrying about getting a drum set anymore. Alright, I shall see you guys on the flip side. Adios. Enjoy the day, guys. It's a beautiful day. Bye.